שחקי שחקי על החלומות, זו אני החולם שחקי כי
1924, a difficult year in the life of the pre-state Jewish population. Harsh and uncompromising conditions, meager means, attacks by hostile Arabs and highway robbers. A lack of jobs and livelihood, a sense of poverty and neglect. Dad is building roads. Mother is finding it hard to support the family. And in Jerusalem, Dr. Helena Kagan sees the difficult conditions. Dr. Kagan, a doctor with a caring and compassionate heart, decides to do something about it. She writes to Sir Herbert Samuel, the British High Commissioner, requesting his help in establishing the first institution for children. It was initially housed in a small, modest building in the Shaarei Chesed neighborhood, but then moved from one place to another. And even if some of the buildings were a bit dilapidated, they were surrounded by love, the love of the women of Jerusalem, including Rosa, the nurse, Anna Ticho, and the chairman of Witzo Britain, Miriam Saka. It starts out with cots for ill and neglected babies. 10 upholstered cots that are in fact baskets on top of orange crates. 10 cots that mean relief for helpless children in pain. The start of what is to become a magnificent Witzo institution, infused with warmth and love. And as we all know, warmth and loving care count more than the great suffering in this world. And a warm hug tells us better than 1,000 words that if Witzo wishes it, it is no legend for all those babies in need. And so a school for child caregivers is opened adjacent to the baby home, which by 1934 already houses 100 babies. Then the maternity home opens its doors. And the country is being built. And although the children sleep in baskets instead of incubators, there's the spirit of Witzo, setting new goals and raising the flag. 1945, the end of the Second World War, a difficult year. The Jewish community in the land of Israel finds it difficult to adjust. 1945, the cornerstone is laid for the Jerusalem Baby Home, a historic date in the history of the pre-state Jewish settlement in Eretz Israel. 14th of May 1948, David Ben-Gurion declares the independence of the State of Israel. Immediately following his announcement, the Arab countries dispatch their armies to destroy the fledgling state. This is a difficult time for the baby home in Beit הכרם. The city is under siege. Bombardments, food shortages, water shortages. The war ends. In 1951, Witzo Britain undertakes to build the baby home. The foundations are laid. Construction continues. (1955). In the presence of ministers, the British ambassador, the chief rabbi, Israel's president and prime minister, the Witzo Beit הכרם baby home is inaugurated at an impressive gala ceremony.
Mrs. Rebecca Sieff, president of World Witzo, opens the ceremony with an address in Hebrew and is followed by Mrs. Tina Bloch, the chairman of the British Witzo.
Surely there never can be and never will be again a moment when the chairman of the Galut Federation has the great happiness of standing on a hillside in Jerusalem together with hundreds of her own members and witnessing with them what can only be described as a triumph of their labor of love.
Thrilled, many of them moved to tears. Representatives of Witzo Britain see how the dream of a huge building born of their plans and efforts has been realized. And as the young country grows rapidly and learns to walk, Wietzo Beit Kerem opens additional departments and continues to flourish. 3 kindergartens and a pre-kindergarten with 130 children, and an orthopedic department for ill and recuperating teenagers. In addition, a hospital extension that successfully operates a treatment and recuperation center for sick children, providing them with assistance and support. A mother and baby clinic opens for neighborhood residents, and a special school for troubled children from around the country. The center adds to its repertoire a public library, a Golden Age club, and operates summer camps for children during the school holidays. Wietzo Beit Kerem becomes an integral part of the city's landscape, important for the community, a place worth knowing. Thanks to the British community's values of volunteering and generosity, and the unflagging efforts of the staff, and thousands upon thousands of those who have benefited from the centre.